Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be going over Hot Fire and Mirame from the DESIxKATY Dose of Colors collection. And I'm also going to be using the Jaclyn Morphe Palette. So if you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. But before we continue on to the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You won't regret it. So to start off, I'm going to start with an absolutely fresh face. And let's just talk about this packaging for one moment. It is rose gold, and oh my gosh, ever since I got a rose gold ring, I've just been loving rose gold all over the place. But look at this, it's so perfect and so pretty. Orange is my favorite color, so I had to get this Hot Fire. Don't worry about that swatch that I already had. And I can definitely say that the only downfall it has is it's hard to take off. As you can see, the pigmentation is pretty bomb, and I think that's probably why it doesn't want to come off. But as you can see, it is great for medium to darker skin as well. And it's super creamy at first, but it turns into a matte later on. So what I'm going to do is get a flat, small brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my lids. Next, I'm going to take a medium-sized buffer brush and I'm just going to blend out the sharp edges. And the reason why I didn't go in with an eye primer or anything like that is because this is already a matte and it's just going to stick on its own. You can leave this look matte, or you can add a little bit of wetness like how I want it to be. I want it to be a super top model, so I'm going to use the J Manual clear gloss, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid on top of what I already did with the Hot Fire, and blend it out again with the buffer brush. Next, I'm just going to make my lines a little bit more precise and clean by using a Kirkland wipey and making it look a little more pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with one of my holy grails, which is a L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. And because I suck at doing eyes on camera, I skipped that part. So next I'm going to go in with the Dermalogica Active Moisture, and I'm so dry when it comes to being in Phoenix, so I really love putting this underneath my makeup and underneath any kind of primer. And because I'm a flight attendant and my bags are always horrible because my sleeping pattern is off, I'm going to go in with the Hydra Blur from Dermalogica and just apply that underneath my eyes. And excuse my baby girl who keeps walking by, it's never going to stop. I like to add some to my T-zone too, just in case I get oily. And last but not least, I'm just going to add the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which is an ultimate favorite, and just apply that all over the face. For foundation, I'm going to go in with two different colors, and I'm going to go in with the NARS All Day Luminous Foundation in Macao, and the Studio Skin Finish Foundation from Smashbox Cosmetics in 3.4. And the reason why I mix things is because I feel like my color is always going on and off. Since I'm traveling, I'm always in the sun. My regular skin tone is like a yellow tone, but when I'm in the sun, obviously I'm going to get a little more golden and a little bit more orange. So yeah, mixing is like my best bet. And you guys might say that this is not my color, but the lighting is a little off, and you'll see later on how it all blends together. So the brush that I'm using to apply my foundation is from J Manual, and it's the foundation brush. I feel like it blends really, really well. And when you guys are doing your foundation, make sure that you're doing your hairline, and when you're doing your hairline, make sure that you brush into it. Next, I'm just going to go in with my wet beauty blender and make sure that it is going to be a skin finish, flawless airbrush look. So I'm just going to dab, dab, dab until it's completely blended in. Next, I'm going to contour using the All Day Luminous Foundation in Nugenia, I think the name is. Not too sure how to pronounce it. So I'm just going to go around making a 3 shape. This is more like a dark red orangey undertone, and this is where everything is going to come together, and I'm just going to bronze myself up, which I love, like absolutely love. So yeah, just keep watching and you'll see how it all blends together. Next, I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out those sharp edges. And once again, it's just going to bronze me up and make me look so beautiful. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It's going to make me look pretty. When it comes to blending out, I like to do circular motions because sometimes when you go back and forth, you kind of wipe too much of the product. But if it's not blending like how you want it to do, then that's when you can do the back and forth motions. But for the most part, I like to blend in circular motions. And boom, as you can see the difference between blending and not blending, it is just crazy. So next I'm going to go in with my medium-sized buffer brush, and I'm just going to buff out my nose, which I don't really need to because I feel like I have a small nose, but anyways, it's contour. That's what happens. That's what we do. Duh. So for my highlight, I'm going to use the Kevin Aucoin SX12. And it's kind of crazy because I've been going between the SX11 and the SX12, but the difference between this is it has a yellow tone and the other one has more of, I guess you would say like a red orangey tone, but I like this way. I like the way that this one photographs, so I've been using this one and it looks a lot more better in photos. So next I'm going to go in with my coconut setting spray from MAC, and I'm going to get my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to blend out those sharp edges, and I'm just going to make sure that it looks airbrush and flawless. And the reason why I'm using setting spray as to oppose water is because it kind of locks my concealer in. You know, concealer kind of moves around a lot, so setting spray would just help it just a little bit more just to stay, as to oppose as the water would. So next I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder, and as you guys can see, that little container, that Laura Mercier container, is half of the bottle of RCMA. So I'm getting 2 bottles of Laura Mercier for the price of $25, and the Laura Mercier itself is $38, I believe it retails. Yeah, y'all better get on this RCMA. It's literally the best. And when I apply it with my wet beauty blender, it just completes my look and locks my concealer, and it does not move. It lasts me all day. Next, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Brow and the number 5, and I've been using this as to oppose to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I absolutely love Anastasia Beverly Hills, and they're still a good product, don't get me wrong, but I've been loving this because it doesn't dry out as fast as the Anastasia Beverly Hills does, and it comes with this little brush that you can just pop on the top of the top, and it basically helps it like preserve itself, like it doesn't get dry. It's still creamy when I pop that thing back out if I don't clean it, and I advise y'all to clean your brush. But yeah, it's just been so much better, and it looks so good on my skin tone. I feel like the pigmentation and the coloring is perfect. So after I've applied that, I'm just going to use my spoolie to brush out any sharp lines and make sure that it looks flawless. I'm going to go back in with that same concealer and flat brush, and I'm just going to clean up the edges around my brows to make it a little bit more clean. And to blend it out, I'm just going to use a small blending brush. Next, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Powder Foundation and the color Dark Neutral. And I'm just going to go over the part where I contoured so that I can set that part as well. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Raisin from MAC, and I'm not too sure about the Sephora color, but I'm going to use that for a blush. Next, I'm going to take my Real Technique brush, and I am going to go in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder and dust off any excess product. And the reason why I use something that's close to my skin tone to wipe off the product is I find that it looks better in photos. The more you blend things together, the more flawless it looks and just seamless, like it's your face. Like, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Don't make fun of me. Yay, finally down to my favorite part and the nitty gritty of this video is the DESIxKATY Dose of Colors collection Mirame highlight, which is super blinding. And I'm just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight brush to go in. Boom. Look at that, y'all. I am in heaven. Oh, Lord Jesus, thank you. Forgive me in advance, y'all. I'm just a little corny, but dang. Oh my gosh. If y'all know me, y'all know I love a good highlight. And the reason why I had to get Mirame is because everybody always goes for the golden tones. And like I said, I'm all about that rose gold these days. So it looks so bomb on. Like, look it. I'm just like drowning in it. I can just apply and apply and apply and apply, and it looks so bomb. I just love it. I love it. Thank you, y'all, for creating a beast. If y'all noticed, I even had to complete the look by doing my hair. Don't make fun of me, y'all. We all do it. And a moment of silence for that highlight. Yes, Lord, yes. So I'm going to put that in my inner corners and a little bit on my brow bone. So anytime I'm using a matte liquid lipstick that's super pretty and pigmented, I'm always going to use Cork from MAC to line my lips. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to apply Hot Fire to my lips. Last but not least, I'm going to finish up my under eye, and I'm going to use the J. Manuel Black. This is like a lip and an eye pencil, and it's super creamy, so I love it, and it doesn't run at all. I'm also going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Palette in that orange and red color right underneath it to complete my under eye look. Once again, I've added my mascara off camera, and last but not least, I'm going to add more of my setting spray to complete the look, and boom, I'm done. Look how beautiful I am. Dazzling, darling. Don't worry, you can be pretty too. Just create this look, tag me if you do, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Comment below and I will make sure to answer any questions. Bye guys!